Hi, this is a video response to anybody who called the Israeli response to Hamas's missile attacks disproportionate. I've heard that criticism from Time magazine, heard that criticism from the President of France, Mr. Sarkozy, heard that criticism on the floor of the UN. I've heard it from the Young Turk, a very popular video blogger on YouTube. The criticism goes that this ground offensive into Gaza is disproportionate to Hamas's rocket attacks in Israel. What does that mean, disproportionate? Is this to say that these critics would rather that for every poorly constructed rocket that Hamas sends into Israel that indiscriminately kills civilians, women, children, old men on their way back home from work, at the butchers, or where have you, that for every one of those rockets Israel should launch a rocket into Hamas doing the same? I don't understand this disproportionate charge, and I hear it from almost every critic of this war. This, if you call it a war, I don't know if you could even call it a war, but I hear it from critics all the time. Disproportionate response. These are the same people who'd be up in arms if Israel actually did launch, what has it been, 5,000 rockets into Israel since Israel withdrew from Gaza? So these critics would be up in arms if Israel were to launch 5,000 rockets into Gaza without even aiming, just shooting them into civilian territories. Can you imagine the response if Israel actually did that? But yet that would be proportionate, wouldn't it? Disproportionate. Doesn't make any sense to me, this criticism. Furthermore, this is warfare, okay? And in warfare, the objective isn't to be proportionate. The objective is to win the conflict. It's victory. That's the objective. And in this situation, Israel's objective is to make it so that Hamas cannot launch missiles into Israel any longer. I think that is a just cause. And this idea that the only way Israel should go about doing that is by using only as much force as Hamas uses. It's illogical. How can you win a war if you only use as much force as the opponent uses? That would only extend the conflict further. I hope that Israel uses superior force and brings this conflict to an end as soon as possible. I would hope you'd agree. And feel free to comment down below, and thanks for listening.